I think perfect is the enemy of excellence. And what I mean by that is if you focus too much on perfect, you never get to see the excellence you actually can attain. Perfection is a myth. There's no such thing. If you're working towards being better at anything, there's no perfect anything. It is about being excellent. And I think that when people try to have all the things ironed out, this is actually something we talked about as well on the podcast a little bit yesterday. Is so many times people have a great idea or a great dream and it stays right here in their brain because all they do is get paralyzed analyzing it over and over and over again of how they're going to execute and when they're going to do it. And it's not the perfect time, and it's not the perfect space, and it's not the perfect person that I'm going to work with, and it's not worth it. It's action is what gets you to excellence, and perfection is something that you can look back on and be like, that was a perfect moment, that was whatever. But it's already happened. It's not something that you can attain or go after. And I think that a lot of people get lost in trying to plan out. What I love about operations people live in the weeds on the bottom. Okay? Visionaries start at the top. You need both to actually make an idea come to fruition. You have to have the visionary that lays out the goal and how you're going to work towards it. And usually they work down towards the foundation. But once you identify a couple of the operations points, a couple of the most important foundational items, everything's about pivoting from there. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is going to work the way you think it is. So if you're not prepared to be flexible, to pivot, to move when you need to move, to stop when you need to stop, you will fail. And it's not worth it. It's worth it to be prepared to pivot, prepared to move. Action begets action. Like, it's mandatory. And then you find excellence in that action. And maybe you can look back and say it was a perfect moment, but I think perfect is a myth.